Hey everyone, here's a question. In life, should you follow your passion? Well, what about in your career? Should you follow your passion when it comes to making career decisions? Well, here's an article that appeared on LinkedIn recently called No, You Don't Need to Love Your Job. And it gives the perspective and advice of a University of Michigan professor who attempts to answer the question, should you follow your passion when it comes to career advice? Now, listen, the cliche for this is that everybody, when they're young, regardless of what generation you are, when you're young, you want to follow your passion in life. And when it comes to a career, when it comes to the question of what are you going to do that's going to earn you an income and help you build your future, what should you do? Most young people will say, I'm going to follow my passion. Now, the other part of the cliche, though, is that usually a couple of years later, those same young people realize that the thing that you're passionate about and that's very glamorous as a career usually isn't the type of thing that earns you a very good and reliable income. So here we have the problem. Now, here with this professor here, the advice is that you should follow your passion. And I think most normal people, when you ask them this question, what should you do in life? They'll say, well, you need a healthy balance. You need to be somewhat passionate about what you do, but you also have to choose something that adds value. It fills a need, and therefore you can make money with it. So the question, in my opinion, should not be, should you follow your passion? Because, who's really going to say no to that? Instead, the real question should be, what are you going to do in life that you're passionate about that also will earn you money? You'll have a reasonable and, in fact, a good chance of making a good living. And that's a much more interesting question. And how do we answer that question? Well, not to wax philosophical on you, but in my opinion, I think it starts by knowing yourself. You really have to know the type of person you are. What types of things do you like? What types of situations do you excel in? Is there a type of activity that you tend to be very good at? Is there a type of thing that you tend to shy away from? A lot of times we don't know this about ourselves until we get out into the real world and we're put in different situations and we see how we behave. So the question is, if we know ourselves and we're reasonably aware of the different things that are out there, can we choose something that ticks both boxes? Something that we'll be happy doing, but also will have a lucrative career that allows us to live in security and realize some of our personal goals. So let me know what you think about this and what's your personal take on it. Everybody, I think, has a different philosophy when it comes to what they have to do when they encounter this question. So let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and listening this long. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.